Man, it's your boy VibeWitDeLo, and we're back with another video. In this video, man, we're gonna be talking about that most recent Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Man, let's get into just all the things of today, right? Today's been a very interesting day for Sony, for the MCU, for Spider-Man. So if y'all don't know, today the tickets came out for the movie, dog. I've never been a person to buy tickets this early. Mind you, it doesn't come out until July 31st. It's June 17th today. It was crazy. It was madness. I'm trying to get my ticket and the website crashes. And then I try to go on another website and that's moving slow. I'm in waiting line, but all those fails. I got my ticket. I gotta get my ticket for me and Sierra as well. So we can go see that probably the day that it actually comes out. But I'm gonna be honest, they had me bamboozled for a little minute. They had me a little scared that the trailer wasn't gonna drop today. Because initially they were saying that it would drop at 9 a.m. So I wake up, work out, do my thing, and I'm like, all right, where the trailer at? No trailer. So initially I'm like, all right, man, no way they duped us again. Because remember, we thought the trailer was gonna drop, this second trailer was gonna drop maybe a couple weeks ago, and then along with the leak that had happened last week, we was thinking we was gonna get a trailer a little minute ago, but most people was of the assumption today was gonna be the day at 9 a.m. right? 9 a.m. roll around, no trailer. 12 p.m. roll around, I'm talking to my homeboy at work. I'm like, where the trailer? He said it's probably gonna drop at 12. 12 o'clock roll around, still no trailers. So I'm like, oh man. But then finally, I think the trailer dropped around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Let me give 3 words for the trailer off rip. First of all, amazing. Amazing. Interesting and special. This is gonna be special, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Some people have their own opinions about the previous Spider-Man trilogy that came out, Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. I personally love all those movies. You know, people have their gripes and opinions about it being like, and excuse this sound in the back, y'all. I'm outside recording right now. But people had their opinions on it, saying Spider-Boy. They didn't like all the inclusion of Iron Man being in the first one. In the second one, they didn't like Mysterio. And then the third one, you know, people was like the story. I love all those, so I get that off rip. But coming from a real deal Spider-Man fan, Spider-Man is my favorite character across all platforms. This movie gonna be different, y'all. This movie gonna be different, y'all. It just feels different. Aesthetically, it looks different. The suit, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like, I love the other suits from the other movies, but this one, it's literally Spider-Man. It's like ripped right out of a comic book. But getting into the trailer specifically, man, off rip, we see Spider-Man tweaking out a little bit. He tweaking out a little bit. So if y'all seen any of the photos or even the previous trailer, it's shots where Peter's eyes is black. So we like, what's going on? He crashes out a little bit. Literally says in the beginning of the trailer, like, bro, I need help. Like, I'm crashing out, basically. And we see that off rip, and then it just goes more into the trailer. We see Ned and MJ, and you see Peter watching them, but of course we know he can't talk to him, so you kind of feel for him in a moment. And then we see Bruce Banner back in the fold, and basically Peter going to him for help. And, you know, that's gonna be a whole nother thing that goes into the movie, their relationship, because in previous MCU movies we never seen them interact with each other, so that's gonna be dope. And then there's this mysterious person that we see in a green and yellow jacket. It has not been confirmed, but we all know Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey. I think we can all agree on that, right? We can all agree on that. So we see her, but we can't see her face. We see the green jacket and the yellow hoodie, but for all my insiders, everybody that's really tapped in like me, it's gonna be Sadie Sink most likely. And if I'm wrong, if I'm lying, I'm flying. But yeah, man, we see Sadie Sink, and we finally see the Hulk, bro. We finally see the Hulk, and he looks good, bro. He looks back to like his savage destructive self. Not this smart Hulk, which I don't mind the smart Hulk, if I'm being honest, but we seeing this destructive Hulk, and he's back. The Punisher, man, that dynamic with him and Peter is gonna be great, man. I can't wait to see how he is in the MCU movie, because we've never seen that before. And then just the rest of the trailer is really good, bro. And I don't feel like the trailer is giving too much away. Like, you get a gist of the plot, like Peter, he's going through this mutation, he's going through these changes, but you don't really know why. Well, because of stress, but you don't really know the real reason. And then I don't feel like we really even know who the villain is, the real villain. So that's another good thing that I like that they're doing. They're kind of playing that as a mystery. And then also, just themes of the movie that I'm getting is, I don't think a lot of people are taking into account how much of a movie this is going to be, that's going to make you like in your feels. Like, you're really going to be a bit emotional. It's going to be a bit of an emotional movie. And I say that from a perspective because the synopsis is like, you know, everybody's grown now. Peter's grown. They're in college, or at least about to graduate from college. And, you know, speaking from experience, bro, when you get out of college, you do go through some things, bro. And then sometimes you're in positions like Peter was saying in the trailer, like, bro, I don't know what's going on. Whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually. I can speak from being out of college for 2 years. You go through certain things where you may not even feel yourself. Things might be happening that you don't understand. And I feel like that's something this movie is really going to touch on. So even off rip, the trailer kind of got me like, man, yeah, this is going to be one of the movies where it's like you can really coincide with what Peter is going through, along with the action and the craziness and the MCU of it all. So, but trailer was amazing. 10 out of 10 trailer. The hand, I cannot wait to see how that scene plays out when it's Spider-Man in the jail with the hand. Fingers crossed we see Daredevil. Fingers crossed. I can't wait to see who ends up being the villain. From things I've seen, videos I watched, it might be the Jackal, possibly, who's pulling on the strings behind the scene. But we really don't know. They're playing that close to the vest, and I like that. I also like that they're playing close to the vest Jean Grey. We don't know, but who Sadie Sink is playing. I like that they're playing that close to the vest because it gives more of a mystery going into the movie. Like, think about how back in No Way Home, we knew that Andrew Garfield and Toby was in the movie, but we didn't know. It was no confirmation. So I kind of like how they're doing this with Sadie Sink characters and the villain. But yeah, bro, this movie's gonna be amazing. I'm trying to think of anything else from the trailer that really stood out. Yeah, man, I like the little, you can hear Marissa Tomei, Aunt May, you can hear her voice throughout the trailer, basically like giving him upliftment, telling him like, even through everything you're going through, however strong you get, like, remember to always be who you are. You are Spider-Man, and you know what that brings. That brings joy and peace to people. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So it was good to hear her again. And I just feel like we're gonna see some really dope swinging scenes as well. They're going back to some of the practical stuff, so that's gonna be really cool. And then, like, I read a tweet the other day, and it was like, bro, they powered up Tom's Spider-Man. I was like, they did. It's some specific scenes in this trailer where he's basically spiraling down right into the hand. He's fighting a hand in the jail, and it's like basically a cocoon of a web around him that's blocking all of the hand from hitting him. That's a really dope scene. And then another one, they're trying to electrocute. He's basically fighting like 8 guys, nine guys in one scene. So I think our guy Tom, for all my people that have Tom as the #1 Spider-Man, I love Toby, I love Andrew, I got Tom #1. We're gonna really see Tom get in his bag. We're gonna really see Tom power up in this movie, and I like that, bro. It's the 4th movie, so it kind of makes sense. And last thing I'll say is, I feel like we're gonna look back on this movie and really appreciate the other ones with how naive and, I don't want to say childlike, but younger that Peter was in those other movies. Like, we gotta think, that Homecoming, Peter was, I believe, 15, 16, and now we're getting a Peter that's in college. So we'll be able to look back on those films and maybe understand a little more why he had the mentorship of Iron Man, why he was looking for the mentorship out of Mysterio. So I think it all kind of makes sense. and then hopefully we get 2 more movies after Brand New Day. We'll look at this next trilogy as Spider-Man, if you get what I'm saying. So, trailer was amazing. 10 out of 10. Can't wait for it. Can't wait to see the Punisher, the Hulk, possibly Jean Grey. Hopefully Jean Grey. It'll be good to see Zendaya back as MJ. It'd be good to see Ned back, the whole gang, bro. But I'm excited for it, bro. It's gonna be a great movie. It might be movie of the year. And another crazy thing I would say, it might be as a movie, at least for me, it might be a little bit better than Doomsday. And that's wild for me to say, but that's the truth. That's the truth. So I'm excited for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And yeah, man, I will see y'all in the next video. VibeWitDeLo. You dig.